All right, now at 3, a new study is shedding light on a toxic algae hotspot taking a toll on marine mammals along the Southern California coast. The USC study says domoic acid from ocean algae along our coast has risen to some of the worst concentrations in the world.
And joining us now are the study's lead authors from the USC Wrigley Institute for Environmental Studies, Dave Caron and Jayme Smith. Good to see both of you guys. So tell us about this acid. You said that you actually can't really even see it.
No, domoic acid is it's present at very small quantities, but it's a very powerful neurotoxin. It's produced by just a few species of microscopic algae. And when those organisms produce that, if it gets into an animal system, including humans, it acts as a neurotoxin. It actually is considered a neuroexciter. It fires your nerves until basically you do have nerve damage. Wow. So the symptoms range anywhere from, depending on the dosage, sort of mild disorientation or even memory loss. Severe cases, of course, can result in death.
Mm-hmm. So what's contributing to the spread?
So the spread can be linked to a lot of factors. We don't have a good sense really of the spread, but what we do know from our study is that it is consistently occurring in our waters. So we have a 15-year study starting in 2003, and we have domoic acid in our local waters occurring basically every single year. Concentrations vary between years, but again, like you said, some of the highest concentrations in the world occur here. We have this hot spot. We do know that there's seasonality to these things. From our 15 years, we're able to pinpoint that these things happen in the spring, that we see these events in the spring. And from that, we're able to start to get at things such as causality and spreading of these events.
Mm-hmm. Is this something, oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, you know, we talked about the water temperatures in San Diego were super into the 80s, mid 80s, so incredible water temperatures.
Water temperature, climate change in general has certainly played a factor in the distribution and the spread of this organism or organisms that produce the toxin. So we know, for example, in 2014, we had a very, very warm season. And in fact, it actually had two effects. One was to move the distribution of the organism farther to the north. So that year in 2014, we had a toxic event that occurred essentially from Santa Barbara all the way up to Alaska. Interestingly, and the idea there is that the increase in water temperature in those northern climes allowed the organism to grow and produce toxin up there. In our area in Southern California in the same year, we had very little toxin, and it appears that the temperature in our waters was actually too warm for the organism and toxin production.
Wow.
So should we be concerned?
Well, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So how do you slow it down or stop it altogether?
That's a great question.
That's the study, right?
That's the study, right?
You don't know yet, okay.
Indeed.
The best thing we can do right now is to continue monitoring. The California Department of Public Health does a great job of providing information. So if you're going to collect your own seafood, especially shellfish, you should be checking to make sure that an area has not been shut down. Things that go to market are tested. And there are a number of universities and other entities like the Southern California Coastal Water Research Project that helps us monitor the coastline.
Wow, okay. Well, thank you for clarifying all that for us. We appreciate it.
And hopefully next time you come in, you got a resolution.
Yes.
Figure out how to stop it.
Yeah.
More research is needed.
That's right. All right, thank you.
As they say, fight on,
Yeah.
right?